Вопросы зададут, а потом ты...
Да, пожалуйста, пусть сначала.
Давайте, yes. I know it's been a really long day for everybody, so if there are no questions, you can go to closing, but if you do, that's a perfect time.
I think you should do the same thing for coaches. I'm not kidding. I mean, if coaches don't understand that thing, then referees are calling it, and everyone was tired of everyone.
Самое для судей, если судьи, тренеров, если тренера не понимают, что происходит.
Они не пришли, мы приглашали всех.
Они, видимо, все знают. They didn't come. They know everything.
Especially that reprise part.
There are some.
Yeah, there are a couple, but.
Я думаю, что сюда пришли те, кто надо. Судьи и молодые спортсмены.
Look, we are happy with the turnout. We got really high-level referees who want to make sure, and you know, and that's how the game works. It does not work any other way. Somebody who did a bunch of these gold medal final matches, 2003, non-stop. No, not an issue. I don't care. I'll direct. I gave black card to Italians. You guys had, we all know they're problematic. I was asked to come back in 11 and 12. Was the worst time of my life. Because now I'm older, I kind of don't really care about fencing that much, but I don't want to blow the call. And I keep on feeling like I'm not sure what call it is. It is a tough job. And it's not about being at a certain level or certain rating. It's about looking at it constantly. I mean, I'm actually kind of surprised how almost nerdy this guy is about looking at this stuff over and over, but that's how you stay on top. It's not, I got the feeling. That they need to maintain that. As to the coaches, you know, to your comment, one thing that I've been advocating and I'll continue to push, we have the videos. We, US Fencing, we have all the videos. How difficult it is. I mean, I am not in fencing. It was not a long project to create this and put it out there, and these are the calls. And to Dyachenko's comment about that action, attack, counterattack, it's real simple. We can discuss. But in the end, we, United States Fencing or Referees Commission or whatever, we sign off.
Эндрю видел вот это, то, что он писал на ту акцию? Надо спросить.
All right, so other questions, comments? Yes, sir.
How do you insulate yourself from being influenced too much by the coaches?
Как себя поставить барьеры, чтобы судьи тебя тренера не доставали? Let me, I'm sorry. Let me make sure. Let me make sure. What exactly are you asking? You're asking. You don't want to be influenced by coaches. You don't want them to be.
Well, you don't want to feel that. You don't want to allow them. And I mean, look, there's a lot of emotion generated.
Right.
Sometimes you can see this call, you can feel this call, but you're afraid to make the call after a while.
That's why I said you need to make a clinic for the coaches.
Самый лучший путь поднимать свой уровень. Если ты
the best answer.
Поверь, я уверен, что тренера не глупые.
And you have the right answer. The right answer is you improve your level. Improve your level. If you're making the right calls, it doesn't matter if it's Italians or my dear friend Arkady or Yuri or Edward or whoever. Make the call. They'll be steaming about it. They're going to look at the video and then they'll be okay.
Нет ничего плохого, если после боя обсудить с тренером, понять его позицию, объяснить свою. Это помогает и ему понять твою судейство, и свой уровень судейства понять.
Have a dialogue. Now, the dialogue is messed up, and we are responsible for it. U.S. Fencing is responsible for it in the grand scheme of things. I don't want to blame just the coaches or just the referees or whatever, but it is messed up. I was at an international camp this summer, and there was a team match. They asked me to help. 55 bouts, 55 five-touch bouts in 2 minutes, 5 countries. Guess who got a yellow card? An American. An American with whom we had a very reasonable conversation. But his reaction, and he's a kid, he's, I don't know, 16, 18, something like that. His reaction out of the gate was, you want to ask me a question? I can tell you what I saw. I ain't going to claim that I know what happened. And it wasn't just the one yellow card. We were the worst. So whether it was coaches' fault, fencers' fault, fencers start as kids. We are the adults here, right? So this is on us.
Если мы судим, мы так же, как спортсмены, должны поднимать свой уровень, тренироваться и иметь в виду, что мы всегда можем ошибиться. Я не понимаю судей, которые стоят как каменные, ошибаются, но они в этом конкретно уверены и продолжают этот путь. Это неправильно.
Problem as a coach, right? As a coach who knows how much work goes into creating an athlete and working with them, and if the call is reversed and the referee says, I don't care, I am, you know, whether it's because I don't care or because I'm high enough level or nobody, I just don't want to take your opinion into consideration.
Для этого нужно время.
That is not right. The dialogue needs to be open.
Понятно, что если хочешь стать судьей какого-то определенного высокого уровня, понятно, что будут и скандалы, и ошибки. Никто не проходил эту дорогу так очень легко.
This is the sport we chose. So
надо понимать.
This is not an easy path for athletes, for coaches, for referees too. I've been fortunate to try all three, and I don't know.
Никогда не надо стыдиться учиться. Мы очень часто спрашиваем друг друга.
At any level, keep on digging, and if you're making the right calls. That's the only remedy.
В принципе, все просто насчет этих соревнований, то, что здесь будет. Я просто одну реплику скажу. Всем желаю, чтобы вот одно только скажу.
Having seen U.S. domestic competitions a couple of times in the last few weeks, here's my observation.
Я не буду много говорить, но одно скажу. Желаю, чтобы у вас было поменьше обоюдных. Такого не бывает. Сколько здесь обоюдных, такого не бывает просто.
If I ended up, he does go to do a lot of national domestic events in Turkey, international, not the highest level events in Europe. Nobody has as many simultaneous. So are we really good about simultaneous, or do we choose to call a lot of things?
Если мы подумаем о том, что такое обоюдный, это очень редкое явление.
It is truly difficult to create a simultaneous.
Это, то есть два человека делают правильные атаки. Сколько человек здесь может сделать правильную атаку в одно и то же время?
To do that and over again. It just logically does not make a lot of sense to have a lot of simultaneous in the bout. This was a 45-39 bout, 90 touches awarded, couple thrown away, I guess. I think that bout had like a total of 3 simultaneous on 90 touches. Just food for thought.
Надо, вот здесь все мы прекрасно видим, но надо постараться свой уровень поднимать. И вот это очень хорошее соревнование для того. Потому что здесь не очень сильные, если мы здесь сделаем глобальные ошибки,
and these are our kids, right? I mean, these are the people who are going to be winning the medals for us, and they need to know left from right. And as kids, they actually adjust real quick.
Я понимаю, что здесь проблема в том, что многие тренера, спортсмены не понимают. Я много раз...
And to your comment, right? Yes, the coaches need to be, need to be taught sometimes, and this needs to be explained to athletes as well. This is attack left. This is what we're gonna call.
Мы с Эндрю об этом говорили, что здесь проигравший человек проигрывает чистый удар и не понимает. Я много раз говорил, что...
What bugged me, again, with a lot of experience, what bugged me, and I haven't seen that much, is when a decent fencer loses a point and loses about 100%. And genuinely has no clue why he lost.
Да. То, что отличие, допустим, в европейском фехтовании...
So I don't see those situations. So as far as the differences, cultural, differences...
Те удары, которые в Европе, на Кубках мира, люди сразу показывают палец, они не понимают. Это проблема есть. Но это не должно нам...
Or even after initial, okay, fine. And it's not just a political, trying to keep referee happy. All right, I'm agreeing with you. They genuinely like, yeah, okay, I see it, fine.
Но это не должно мешать.
Ours here not so much. I kind of know, and I'm sure you all know what he's referring to.
Если человек хочет поднять свой уровень судейства, то это не должно ему мешать.
But if you want to improve the level, there is no other way. I mean, we need to find that common ground. We need to find that consensus, an agreement. And again, this was a grassroots type effort. It got a whole bunch of views as a surprise to all of us. We offered it to Felicia and Abdel and Iris, and they said, yeah, we can do that. I think this will be beneficial.
Один американский тренер, Аркадий Бурман, сказал хорошую вещь.
And Anaheim, and coaches know that. And it's not just, about lining them up here and saying this is how we're going to call. They know that. So I'd like this to continue because he did tell him in Anaheim. He said,
Он сказал, что в принципе
mistranslate.
Судья это почти второй тренер.
Oh, yeah, that part. He said the referee is a part of the coach for the athlete. I need the referee to call it right so that the my athlete I'm developing, has a confirmation that what he's doing is right.
Извини, пример. Вот сейчас я вспомнил, вот здесь был один пример. Был бой, который считает, что я помог выиграть партию. Не в том, что я ему помог как ударами, нет. Он получал...
There was about here, again, this is not about right or wrong or criticizing anybody, but there was about here, when I felt
ситуацию.
That I helped the athlete. I helped the losing athlete, and not because I, threw a couple of touches their way.
Счет был, если я не ошибаюсь, 9-2, счет был 9-2. Он получил 3 удара подряд. И спрашивает, почему? Почему? Я сказал, ты выходишь, ты 3 удара получил. Потому что ты после первого шага поднимаешься на ноги, на прямой ноги. Он говорит, я должен сидеть? Я говорю, ты сам выбирай.
Why do I need to stay low?
Как он сел в эту стойку?
Because then you're not going to lose that tempo, that moment, while you're standing up. You'll go back or forward.
После этого он оставался в стойке и выиграл бой со счетом 15-12. Практически все удары были один фонарь.
And he won 15-2 from being down 2-9. So questions help, dialogues help.
То есть правильно нужно объяснить свою позицию.
I started wondering, did I go too far?
Понятно, что...
You seem to, I'm sorry, did I...
No. He said he was down 9-2 and he won 15-2.
15-12.
Okay.
Yep.
Но понятно, что на высоких соревнованиях судья там готовый спортсмен, мы даем факт.
At the high level, we don't get into discussions. We will talk after the match.
Right.
Attack right or reprise or whatever. On guard. We're not going to have a dialogue.
Но на этих локальных соревнованиях
after the match, if you want to, if you're going to be professional, polite, etc.
Но я считаю, что на локальных соревнованиях, когда фехтуют,
and maybe that's coach talking in me, you're saying, it's our duty to the fencers to explain to them, it's not enough just.
То есть, когда локальные соревнования фехтуют 10-14 лет, я считаю, что можно объяснить, почему ты дал удар, в чем ошибка.
We owe them that. Here's what I see, this is why I'm not giving you what you think is your attack.
То есть они должны понимать, что мы делаем.
They need to understand why we call it a certain way, and we need more tools to show them and the coaches why it's done a certain way. Все, время кончилось.
Ну все, я думаю, что все.
Thank you very much for coming. We'll stick around for a few more minutes. If you have anything else, we'll be here for a few more minutes.
Thank you, guys.